The Sony Xperia T, the official James Bond Skyfall phone and the latest flagship from the Japanese mobile giant. We enjoyed it when we reviewed it, but we also figured out 5 ways to make the T even more tasty. Tip number 1, small apps a go-go. Sony have taken innovation across the interface of the Xperia T to new heights with their floating small apps. Just open up your task manager to write up a quick note, solve an equation, or boil an egg on the fly with the timer. While your task manager is open, you can also swipe apps out of the way for some satisfying closure. Tip number 2, customize your camera. The Sony Xperia T has a 13 megapixel camera, giving it one of the highest resolutions of any mobile to date. To make it feel even more like a digital camera though, just open up the camera settings and change the focus mode to multi-autofocus. This is more intuitive to use when using the physical camera key, giving you a great shot almost every time. Tip number 3, watch your battery. Hands down, the weakest aspect of the Sony Xperia T is its battery life. To get a full day out of it, make sure you watch your settings. When you're underground, switch it into airplane mode. When possible, turn off auto sync, and when you don't need the beautiful screen on full brightness, just dim it. There's also a power saver app to automate some of these features. Tip number 4, read on it. Thanks to the large, sharp LCD display, the Sony Xperia T is one of the easiest phones to read on, with a soft backlight and a comfortable width. Get reading on it. Apps like Amazon Kindle, Pocket, G-Reader and Easy PDF Reader as well as Press Reader take full advantage of all the T has to offer. Tip number 5, magic wand for faster typing. When you open up your keyboard for the first time, you'll see a wand next to the spacebar. If you can't, you can access the setup through the settings. It isn't quite magic, but it's a keyboard setup and it's really comprehensive, so you should definitely check it out. It lets you customize everything from method of input right through to emoticons and spacebar, making the typing experience on the Xperia T as bespoke as possible.